Hey, beautiful people. So it has been a minute since I have been able to get still and find the time to sit down and create what used to be known as my Teachable Tuesdays. And I promise those are coming back. But I have just been really busy. Fourth quarter is a busy time for me because it is when my current clients, I'm usually offboarding them because they're actually in launch mode or preparing for the new year, as well as I start bringing in fourth quarter a different kind of clientele, or actually my second clientele, which are established entrepreneurs, right? And so fourth quarter, established entrepreneurs start to seek me because they're like, hey girl, I need a strategy for the new year. Put me on your calendar. Let's block out this time. Let's knock this thing out. As well as established entrepreneurs start to realize, oh snap, like I hit a ceiling in my business last year. Like I did not do what I wanted to do. You know why? Because they're checking their numbers and they're researching their data, right? And so they realize like I need a different plan. Something isn't working. I'm stuck and I'm completely stagnant. And so they start to seek me because they need a strategy for elevation. And so the reason I decided to drop a video today, and I actually had to drop a video today, is because over the next 2 weeks, I am going to be launching my new group program, which is called Elevate in 8, which is straight out just a strategic development program, right? So this is not for the new entrepreneur. This is for the established entrepreneur who has become stuck or stagnant and or just needs to know, how the hell do I put a strategy together so I'm not exactly in the same place I was in this year, right? Because it's also overwhelming. When we think about, I know that I need to sit down and create a plan, it gets overwhelming, then anxiety sets in, and then the next thing you know, you didn't do anything. So you go into the next year, you might throw down some resolutions on a piece of paper, but that's not an action plan, all right? And so I'm often asked, Candace, like for real, like let's have a deep conversation about what actually comes first, the action and or the strategy. And I'm very honest that, hey, both of those things have to work together. And here's why. First of all, I want you to always start taking action, even if it's the wrong action, because it eventually leads to the right action, right? Because action builds up momentum. That's number one. But the reason that action actually gets easier if you have a strategy, because the strategy says, hey, these are the steps that I need to be taking. These are the things that I need to be doing versus just out here flying by the seat of my pants, wasting my energy, time, and money. Okay. And so, like I said, I am launching a new program, Elevate in 8. The doors are going to open on October the 25th, and they are going to end on December the 17th. So the program is Elevate in 8. It's going to be 8 weeks of back-to-back work and assignments, right? Is it going to be overwhelming? No, I'm going to give you 8 weeks because I'm breaking everything down in bite-sized, actionable steps for you, okay? But lastly, the reason why I'm here is because over the next 2 weeks, I am actually going to be telling you about the 8 things that I'm going to cover during this group program. So even if you don't join the program, you need to sit down and tune into these videos because you can actually take action on these items. Like I'm giving it to you, right? And so the very first thing that I want to tell you, I'm going to drop in this video, which is the reason why people become stuck and stagnant in their business is because they've fallen out of alignment with their divine assignment. What? They have fallen out of alignment with their divine assignment, otherwise known as their purpose, right? And you lose sight of your purpose when you have forgotten your why, right? And we lose sight of our why for all kinds of reasons because life happens and business is hard as hell, right? And so the very first thing you have to figure out is, how do I get back into alignment? Like, what is my why? I want to take you from your head all the way back to the heart of the matter, right? Because you can think yourself into a tizzy. But once you get out of your head and get back into your heart, everything becomes crystal clear. And once you have clarity, you might discover that, yo, like, I'm not even working with people that I need to be working with. These are not clients that I even want to be working with, right? And so we're going to dig out all of your core values so that you understand, like, yo, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, purpose, and this is who I'm supposed to be serving. Right? And so that's it. The very first assignment of the 8 things that I'm going to cover over these 8 weeks in the Elevate in 8 program is, I want you to realign with your why. Okay, I want you to get out of your head and back into the heart of the matter of why you ever started this business, and more importantly, how is this business supposed to be of service? All right, so I am going to drop the link above, below, somewhere in the comments. You can find it. And also, if you have any questions about the program, if you have any questions about realigning with your why, drop them in the comments, or again, shoot me a DM. I promise to try to answer as many as I possibly can. And as always, I'll see you in a couple of days with number 2 of the Elevating 8 program. You guys have a good day. Thanks. Bye.